Welcome to another episode. This is part 7 of our shed construction. A little bit done since the last bit, and I said I'd do a quick video now today and before the last bit of the concreting is done here. So we'll give you an update on what has been done so far since the last one. So we start off here in the chute. This morning I'm just over here and I'm after hanging the first gate. It's a 12-foot gate. The reason I hung that is so we know exactly where the post has to go. That post has to be raised about 3 inches, and then we'll be concreting this whole yard, and we'll concrete them posts in. We have a post here as well, and that's going to be, we're going to be putting that steel bar up onto that wall and welding on hinges to that. And I'm not sure what size that gate's going to be. I never actually measured it, but we'll be doing the same thing again when we get the yard all concreted. We'll be putting that steel post that's there in front of you, that grey steel post, in, and then we will be concreting out. And then over here in the corner where you see kind of a blue line there, we're going to build a pier of 4-inch blocks. We'll build a block pier for the other side, and then that'll just tie that whole area up. And then we'll have the same, that's the sleeve in the ground, and there's the galvanized post there that'll be going into that, so we can lift it out and open the whole thing up when we need to get in with slurry tanks and things like that. So walk up here. The concrete, although it was put in late, set very well, absolutely perfect, no problems whatsoever. We didn't get any frost, which is great, and we're hoping now in the next couple of days, it's given good weather, but it is giving frost at night. And today is Thursday, so it's giving frost tonight, Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday night, but 4 fairly good dry days, it said. But Monday I know it's a dry day, and but rain is coming in then late or afternoon on Tuesday. So Monday we're intending to pour this last bit of concrete here, you can see, out to the timber and the whole way along this yard here, right to the very level with this wall out to the hedge, and that way it only takes a few hours. Well, it takes the day to go off, but as long as there's no frost coming Monday night, which is we're just watching the weather fairly tight now, just to make sure everything is okay. We don't want to have any mistakes made. Frost is your biggest villain, as most people would know. But yeah, we have the rotating gate is in now. Look, we haven't adjusted or anything yet, as obviously we're putting a little gate here, a small gate here, and we're putting a steel frame around here, a steel frame or some sort of frame around that square, so our ESB man can come up, or a meter reading man can come up, walk in there and read the meter, just by opening a little door there. So our wall will stop about there, and then we're building it with a 4-inch block on its flat. We'll go and connect into that wall at a curve, so we'll be fit to run a chalk line here with this gate, and this gate rotates the whole way around on that post, so that we can latch the gate in as we go along. One of the viewers mentioned having a latch fitted to this gate, that you could basically have a kind of a notch system on the wall that you could, when you push the gate closed, it can't come back on you. Yeah, we looked into that, and could be done, but again, small cattle is going to be over here, and for the amount of times, you know, for the amount of cattle to be in it and the amount of times we're using it, it's something we can do later. It's definitely something that can be done very, very easily. You can buy that latching system. I've looked into it, but we don't need to do it right now. Right now we just need to get the wall up, get it plastered, get this thing finished off. It'll be the next job now in the next few weeks. We have a man already got, and we'll be starting into that. But we have our electrician work is all complete. Our ESB lines coming down there, our earth line, sorry, comes down a galvanized housing and is already in place there. Got this little lad over here in Timor, just a little backing, I don't know what the actual name of it is, but the cattle push past it, and then behind them. So yeah, we'll see how that works. I got one for home as well. I've seen them on other farms, and I like them. They seem to be a good job at keeping capital up. So we have to make our head gate fit as well. It's around the corner there, so we have to still manufacture that. But we have a lad coming to do quite a bit of welding here yet, so he's going to take care of all them things on the one day when everything's kind of finished. So we'll have a walk just into the shed here and see what has been done. The electrics have been, well, 90% finished. So cubicles are now fitted. We went for the interlocking mat. They're from LibraEasyFix.com. So they're just an interlocking mat, and they're bolted down in a few different places. That box there is the new electric fence that we bought from Gilmore Electric Fences in Monaghan. He's a man that actually makes his own electric fences. I'm going to do a video on his stuff because it's definitely worthwhile showing you what he has. Man's a genius, and he lives just there between Swans Cross and Monaghan Town on the Cootehill to Monaghan Road. He manufactures his own electric fences, and they're just better than anything that can be bought. But yeah, that's going to be fitted up there in the corner. The switches and all are all in, all separate switches for each lights, and then a heavy duty socket, 16 amp socket up there as well. For the grant you have to use, you can't have any square sockets in your shed. It has to be all that type of socket. So we have one there, one over in the corner for the electric fence, one over in that corner if we ever needed something, and one up on top there which is going to control our camera system. It's not in yet. I think he's coming back this evening or tomorrow morning to finish it. Our shed isn't connected yet to ESB, so no huge panic on him finishing them little bits and pieces and things. But what else is fitted? Our barriers obviously are in. Just a standard barrier, same as what we have at home, work really well. Very happy with the way they're fitted. Everything just bolted on rather than no welding whatsoever. Drinkers, I just after fitting the drinkers here this morning myself. Have them plumbed in now. All's working. So we're getting close to having animals in. As I say, this gate here, this is our separation gate. So it just hooks on there. Now, the reason why it's not on is I had to actually go back to Timor engineer myself. The gate came wrong. It actually came straight down. There was no section for the drinker. So I had to just take the back. We separated the gate and just took the back part back, and they just swapped it out for the correct one. Then when we got home, we realised that the hinge, an adjustable hinge that fits onto this little hole here, allows you to adjust the gate up and down, was missing. The lads were fitting, I think, actually threw it in the van by mistake. So we're just waiting for that come this evening, and we'll throw that gate up in a few minutes. I'll say the fella that's coming to do a day's welding for me is going to make up just basically box iron back and forth from that girder to that girder. That's why there's no cubicle there, and then they'll be tied into that. They're kept, the ones obviously there's going to be probably bigger animals here, a couple of cows we'll put over to fatten, and that's why that bar is a little bit further back to allow for them. We don't know yet. I think I'm thinking to look, that bar there is too far forward, even for the heifers. So I think I'll probably even push that back a bit, because these young animals, although there's place for every one of them to lie down, they intend to lay everywhere. You know, so hopefully though, they'll, because these are a little bit narrower, they'll not walk through the cubicles too much. When they get a little bit bigger, they'll start to train them to lie up a little bit. So just be a matter of coming over and cleaning them twice a day, just to keep their mats nice and clean until they learn to lay up correctly. That's what we do at home, and that's the way we train them. Just keep the mats nice and clean, so they'll end up doing most of their dung down the slats, and they just get the habit of knowing that they shouldn't be doing anything up on the mats. So out here, we put in the GFC drinker there. That's blue pipe. We have to get we're just getting galvanized clips that's going to clip that tight to the wall. I didn't want to come up, put on 90 degree and in there, or go out on the outside and come through the wall. That's fine. When that's clipped tight to the wall, nothing's going to touch it. Young calves are going to be running in and out of here when we get this 15 foot gate to put here. And I may hang that 15-foot gate, but I'm after seeing something there in Timor engineering yesterday when I was over, and it was just actually a calf rail. It's very same as that there, but in a calf style. It only came about half the height of that barrier. I said, that's very good. You could also, you could feed calves out here as well. So I'm unsure. The gates is all here for that. There's a 15-foot gate there, but I need that anyway. I'll use that on a field anyway, so the other 12-foot gate is sitting there too. So I'm not sure yet which or what I'll do there, but you can see that grey post is in now, set in the concrete. We're going to weld it rather than fixing any gates to walls. I'd rather just have it like that, so there's nothing actually fixed to the walls whatsoever. Well, it will be braced to the wall at the top, just one bolt, and that'll be it. So yeah, you can see here then concrete will go out just straight to the end of the house, and concrete the whole way over to the quad over there. Over here, my idea of finishing this place off will be to come to the wall of the house and put a timber rail fence to there, square, and timber rail fence the whole way up here and to that post. Just a nice timber rail fence. It's not a big area. I do that work myself. I've put a load of that up around my own house, and it's quite easy when you get the hang of how to do it. So I think it'd be nice and tidy. Maybe 4 or 5 rails will look very tidy there. So, and then this place here, we'll probably put a load of 804, level this all out, leave it nice and clean for now, and eventually put a mail bin in the corner and put maybe a little storage shed or something here for holding a few bales of hay and things like that. Maybe just in the corner, or a place just for locking up tools. But we're still thinking over that. That'll all, when this shed becomes operational, we'll start to come up with better ideas maybe for there. But that wee square is staying. It's not going to be put back into the field. It's going to be a little yard, and it will be everything will be completely closed off, so that when we close our double gates over here, the yard is completely closed off and nothing can get out or come in. So our ESB came today. Very glad to see them. So as I was saying before, our ESB has to come way up. So I'll zoom in here, you'll see way up to that yellow house where them Angus cattle are. So it has to come a long distance. So they've dropped a heap of poles up where that house is, and they've dropped a heap of poles at the bottom of this big hill of ours, and they've also dropped the last post here. So that was been dropped off today, just there a couple of hours ago. So we're not sure where that pole is going. It's going around here somewhere, but we didn't know where exactly, so we didn't put any ducting in yet. But I'm hoping when the lads are here, they might run a bit of ducting for me. It's only going to be a very short distance, and we'll have everything here when they're here. I'm going to actually collect the ducting pipe this evening and a little bit of rope to go inside it, so I'm hoping they'll do that connection for me when they have the digger. That's really everything. There's an old rotten tree there. As I was saying before in one of the videos, that tree, I'm going to nick that and we're going to push that with a haymack, just drop it down into that field, and possibly the one on the other side. Although it's okay, it's dangerous. If it did fall, it would hit the shed. So we might just branch it off, or we might just toss it as well. But by right, them 2 trees there need to be tossed, just to be safe. And then what I will do is I'll come along and I will, next spring or sometime down the line, I will plant a couple of trees along this hedge. Now, if any of you know of a good tree for shelter, please comment down below. I've looked at a few different types that have been recommended to me in different garden centres and that. But if any of you have any experience of a good tree, a strong tree that could be planted from there to there for shelter, let me know. I'm happy now. Wasn't happy a few weeks ago, but I'm happy now. I'm definitely happy now. I'm seeing the finish line. This is little filly things now to do. Concrete is very important. We get that in now. If we get that concrete in, we're going to let the shed sit for at least a month, and that'll bring us right up to Christmas time. And we should be able to keep our young calves or young cattle, 0 to 1 year olds, outside till then. We might bring them home, and there's plenty of cover. Just if we keep moving them fast, they won't do too much harm. But it's just, it's just a year that's in it. We'll get over it, get them in, and then everything will be fine. Anything that gets tramped or damaged, we can harrow and repair that in the springtime. So I haven't got round to doing the video of the 1,000 subscribers, but I will. Rest assured, I have it done. I have most of it put together, but I just didn't get around to posting it up. I will do so very, very soon. Just with the things that went on in the past couple of weeks, kind of things were thrown up into the air, and I just kind of lost track of all the videos that I had stored and hadn't edited. So as I say, we're getting through them now. I have a couple still yet to edit through and just get up, and then that video will come. It's probably going to be a video now of 2,000 subscribers, because I see we're at almost 1,700, which is incredible. And it's incredible for a very short period of time that we're doing these. So thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed, and thank you everybody who has come onto our channel and looked at our videos. So I will do something. It will be up very, very shortly. It probably will be marked as a 1,000 subscriber video because I have done quite a bit on that video already. So that'll come now within the next week. I'll get that up, and it will be a bit more information on myself and our farm. And of course, I'll do a little video face to face with the camera, or face to face with yourselves, so that you see who is behind the voice that you're watching on these videos. So yes, folks, so thanks very much for watching as always. Please, if you haven't subscribed, you're liking these videos, make sure you do so. Give us a like, and we look forward to talking to you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching.